Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hi to Dr. ROSMAINI and friends. We are from Group 10 for subject Management Information System, Section 5, BPA 20703. Our report title is Radio Frequency Identification, RFID Technology. So, my group member is Muhammad Izzuddin Syamil bin Osman, which is me, and then Muhammad SHALINI bin ZULKAFLI, TENGKU JARIENA binti TENGKU ARISTONSYAH, Lim Yeji, and Shalini anak perempuan PUSHPALINGAM.
Hi doctor, my name is Shalini PUSHPALINGAM. My metric number is AP190228. Now I'm going to begin my presentation with my part, which is Introduction. RFID is a technology in which a reader scans digital data contained in RFID tags using radio waves. Malaysia tolls are now transitioning to a new system based on RFID technology, eventually replace the present smart tag lanes. Touch and Go RFID is a new electronic toll payment method that works with a sticker to pass through the toll. The public is also anticipated to able to use the Touch and Go RFID technology for payment on all routes. Now we're going to look at the background of the Touch and Go company. Touch and Go Syndicate Berhad was established in October 1996 and began operations on the Metramek Highway and Plus Expressway in March 1997. It offers a Touch and Go prepaid e-payment card as a payment option. Touch and Go Syndicate Berhad is a private limited company and its shareholders are CIB Group Holdings Berhad, MTD Capital Berhad and Plus Expressway Berhad. Now I'm going to explain about the RFID technology. It uses electromagnetic transmission, for example, radio transmission to store and retrieve data from an identification chip. There are two main types of RFID tags. Number one is active RFID. Number 2 is passive RFID. RFID tags are categorized as three based on the frequency bands they utilize to transmit data. The first one is low frequency and the second one is high frequency and the third one is ultra high frequency. RFID system also consists of three components. Number one is antenna and number 2 is transceiver and the third one is transponder. Now we're going to look at the application of RFID technology in Malaysia. RFID technology is being employed in engineering companies Syamil in Malaysia in a way to blend blood tagging with smart cabinets, which is allowing for the automatic efficient track. RFID technology is also applied in a number of consumer applications. For example, Malaysian AutoGate system was implemented at Kuala Lumpur International Airport, which is allowing Malaysian travelers to insert their e-passport in AutoGate slot and then they scan their fingerprints using a biometric scanner. Furthermore, Touch and Go is also one of the well-known RFID technology applications in Malaysia. The usage of Touch and Go cards on toll highways provide enhanced convenience. It also helped to reduce traffic congestion in Malaysia. The implementation of RFID tag to the e-wallet, which has enabled and helped the motorists to make payment without stopping at any toll plazas. The last one is Department of Museum Malaysia, which maintains more than 20 museums around the nation, which is employed RFID technology to identify millions of antiques as well as the shelf used to keep them. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now, I will continue for part literature review. The first one is we have used the studies and research that have been done in the past. The second one, we are identified the acceptance factor RFID technology in toll plaza, which is it is divided to the three parts, which is perception of ease of using RFID, cultural perception, and privacy perception towards personal information. And the last is we have identified the issues highlighted by RFID-based electronic toll collection system. Now, I will go for the research analysis. This chapter presents an analysis of the finding which aims to identify the extent of the knowledge of Malaysians about the usage and the acceptance of RFID among Malaysians. This study uses quantitative methods. It is more objective in nature. The data is shown in numerical form. The research instrument includes a questionnaire in the form of Google Form which contains 15 questions and it will be distributed to 20 respondents among Malaysians. Our objective is to identify the usage of RFID tags for toll payment among its users and to determine the acceptance of using Touch and Go RFID for its user. Okay, so now I will continue to explain about our survey data. Okay, this is part of demographic of respondent. The first question is demographic frequency of response based on gender. For gender, male, we have 8 and female is 12. Then for demographic frequency of response based on age, for 18 to 20 is 0 respondent, 21 to 29 is 15 respondent, 30 to 39 is 3, and 40 to 50 is 2 respondents. The total is 20. So the question 3 is demographic frequency of response based on races. Okay. For Malay, we have 12, Chinese 4, Indian 4, and others is 0. And then for question 4 is demographic frequency of response based on status. Okay. For employed, we have 6, unemployed is 0, and student is 14, and the total is equal to 20. Okay. So this is our objective 1. So the usage of RFID tags for toll payment among its users. Okay. So this is the question 1. Do you know what is RFID tags? So 90% of our respondents vote for yes and 10% vote for no. Second question is, have you ever used RFID tags to pay for tolls? 70% vote for yes and 30% vote for no. So question 3, do you believe RFID tags are simple to use? 85% of our respondents vote for yes and 15% vote for no. And then the fourth question is, do you agree RFID is a smart option? We get 100% of our respondents vote for yes for this question. So this is our question 5. Where did you heard about RFID tags? The majority vote for social media, which is equal to 50%, and then 20% vote for family members and friends, 20% of vote for TNG website, and 10% vote for saw at the highway. Question 6 is, do you sometimes feel confused when using the electronic payment system? So 60% of our respondents vote for no and 40% vote for yes. Question 7 is, do you think you need to consult the user manual often when using the electronic toll payment system? 50% of our respondents vote for no, 35% vote for maybe, and 15% of our respondents vote for yes. This is our question. This is question 8. How many times did you ever use RFID tags? 40% of our respondents vote for above 10 times, 30% of our respondents vote for never use, and then 50% vote for 1 to 5 times, and 6 to 10 times. For question 9, did you know how to reload your account if using RFID toll payment system? 75% of our respondents know how to use it because the vote is 75% and 25% vote for no. And then last question is, overall, I find the electronic toll payment system is easy to use. We got a total of 20 respondents vote for yes for this respondent equal to 100%. In conclusion, the majority of our respondents know what RFID tags are and also know how to use them.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon to Dr. ROSMAINI bin TASMIN and friends. I will continue for my part, which is about the research analysis of the acceptance test of using RFID at toll payment among its users. In order to identify the degree of acceptance of respondents on the usage of RFID at toll payment, there are 5 components have been included in this section of questionnaire. Firstly, is the RFID tags provide a high level of security and convenience to the user. Secondly, the RFID tags are particularly useful for disabled people driving on a highway. Thirdly, fees may be reloaded quickly and easily with the Touch and Go e-wallet app. Fourthly, the RFID tag assists driver in saving money and time while paying tolls. And lastly, there will be no more queue and toll payments will be swift and safe. Now, let's get to the analysis part. For the first component, it is found that most respondents accept that RFID tags do provide a high level of security and convenience to the user. They gave relatively high score, and the highest score was 4 out of 5, which equals to 9 respondents out of 20. Next, for the second component, we found that there are a high number of respondents who accept about the RFID tags are particularly useful for disabled people driving on the highway. The highest rate given is 4 out of 5, which equals to 14 respondents out of 20. The rest has voted for 2 stars, 3 stars, and 5 stars, which equal to 1 person, 4 people, and 1 person respectively. For the third component, we can see that most respondents agree that the fees may be reloaded quickly and easily with Touch and Go e-wallet app. The highest score is 4 out of 5 with respondent of 10 out of 20. 9 people voted for 5 out of 5 and only 1 person voted for 2 out of 5. For the fourth component, we can also see that most of the respondents accept that the RFID tag assists driver in saving money and time while paying tolls. The highest rate given is 4 out of 5, which equals to 11 people. Meanwhile, 6 people voted for 5 out of 5, 2 people voted for 3 out of 5, and 1 person voted for 1 out of 5. For the last component, most respondents gave high scores of 4 and 5 out of 5, which concludes that most of them accept that there will be no more queue and toll payments will be swift and safe due to the usage of RFID for toll payments. After we have found the result of the usage of RFID and its degree of acceptance among the respondents, these are the relative advantages of implementing the technology at Touch 'n Go company. The first advantage of RFID is it can shorten transaction times. It has an impressive record with a range of 20 meters and a reaction time of 10 milliseconds to detect the radio frequency from Touch 'n Go RFID sticker as the driver drives through the toll, lifting the toll barrier and calculating the toll price. Besides, RFID can create a more efficient toll system on our Malaysian highways. It can carry items that are coded on tiny computer chip and act as a wide range of radio frequencies seeks to alleviate traffic congestion and provide ease for all vehicles. At the end of the day, toll payment will no longer be a restriction to cars in the future. Moreover, RFID is simple to activate. The methods are clear and uncomplicated, making it efficient and simple to use by the younger and mid-generation. Furthermore, RFID is also easy to reload. Users may simply refill their Touch 'n Go e-wallet with their preferred source of funds after completing the activation procedure. If the users don't have enough money in their e-wallet, they have to pay with Touch 'n Go card. Apart from that, RFID tags are claimed to be exceptionally robust and can endure for an average of 5 years, as well as withstand a range of weather. This proves the tag to be able to last long. Lastly, RFID greatly increases the security of transaction processing. The Touch 'n Go e-wallet is notable for being the first and only e-wallet to provide a money-back guarantee. It's a type of security feature in this Touch 'n Go e-wallet that acts as a reliable way to safeguard consumers from illegal transactions.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to doctor and my friend. My name is ZULKAFLI. I will continue my part. My part was conclusion. There are 5 components in this part. Firstly, RFID technology is effectively used in toll system nowadays. Secondly, it's ideal for tolling because low tech cost, secure encryption, and so on. Thirdly, there are 2 types of RFID tolling, which is UHF passive and active RFID. In 2015, government has been utilizing RFID as a part of a long-term strategy. And the last one, electric toll collection system was adopted by the Malaysian Highways Authority that include 31 highways and 477 toll plazas.
Hi, my name is Limija, number metric AP190158. I will continue with recommendation. One of the biggest issues that an RFID system faces is the lack of storage capacity and the complexity of its operation. This issue can be solved through the proper design and implementation of various features and functions necessary for the system to perform its intended function. Next, the benefit of automatic identification tasks in RFID system is not promise security and privacy of the customers. In order to ensuring a full secure system of RFID system, designers should design a strong application layer security measure to keep the whole system safe and operational. Not only that, to increase the acceptance of RFID technology for the customers, companies should provide education to public and address the privacy questions that fall from the RFID technology. After that, the RFID policy of company developed should be keep updated with existing IT and operation policy. That's all from us. Thank you.